There is something genuinely unsettling about how fast this machine handles heavy lifting. Most laptops start to show their age the moment you throw a complex local language model at them, but this thing just shrugs it off like it's opening a calculator app. It is clear that the M5 Pro chip isn't just about raw clock speeds anymore. It is built from the ground up to handle the kind of on-device AI tasks that usually turn other computers into space heaters. The way it manages those neural workloads directly on the silicon makes everything feel snappy, almost like the computer is anticipating the next move before the cursor even lands. Holding the 16-inch frame, you notice the weight immediately. It is substantial, definitely not something you'd want to balance on your knees for hours on a cramped flight, but that heft translates into a build quality that feels like it could survive a decade of abuse. The space black finish is a magnet for fingerprints, which is a bit of a nuisance if you're the type who likes to keep things pristine, but it looks undeniably sharp under studio lights. The display is the real star here, though. When you're scrubbing through high-resolution footage or just staring at a dark mode interface, the contrast is so deep it almost looks like the pixels are floating on top of the glass. It hits those high brightness levels without breaking a sweat, making it one of the few screens that actually holds up when you're working near a window on a sunny afternoon. What's interesting is how the connectivity has evolved. Having Thunderbolt 5 ports is a nice bit of future-proofing, and finally seeing Wi-Fi 7 integrated means that if you have the right router, your file transfers are going to be limited by your drive speed rather than your network. It is a massive jump for anyone moving large project files around. The battery life is still the benchmark for the industry, too. You can go through a full day of editing and meetings without hunting for a charger, which is still a bit of a magic trick, considering how much power is under the hood. If there is a gripe, it is the base memory configuration. For a machine marketed this heavily toward professional AI workflows, starting at 24 GB feels a little tight. You'll likely find yourself wanting to bump that up if you plan on keeping this for the long haul. Also, the webcam, while decent, still doesn't quite match the quality of a dedicated mirrorless setup, even with the software tricks. But honestly, for the sheer speed and the way it integrates with the rest of the ecosystem, it is hard to argue with the results. It is a serious tool for people who need to get things done without waiting for a progress bar to crawl across the screen. If you are deep into the Apple world and need a machine that won't blink at heavy workloads, this is pretty much the top of the mountain right now.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.